One of my favorite cocktails, it's considered a classic, maybe not the way you've known, is the daiquiri. Today we're going in hard on the Classic Daiquiri. I'm Chris Adams and you're in the mix. So when making a classic daiquiri, most people think of this as a blended cocktail, something you might have on vacation, when in all actuality, this cocktail was created, the birthplace is Cuba. And it's probably one of the most classic of all classic cocktails. It is a bartender favorite for sure. We're actually gonna go with Bacardi today, Maestro in this, where we're gonna do a couple of ounces into our shaker tin. Obviously there is citrus in this, so we're gonna make sure this is a shaken cocktail. So we do have our Bacardi that goes in. On top of that, we've got to have our fresh lime juice, where we're going to stick with an ounce of our fresh lime juice. And then, slightly different from what some others might do, we're actually going to cut back just a little bit on the sugar, where we have our standard simple syrup. Where instead of doing a 1-to-1 ratio against that lime juice, we're going to cut it back just a little bit and do 3/4 of an ounce. What that's going to do is really let that lime juice stand out on its own, give the tartness to the drink, and let it really explode for our guest. We've got all our ingredients in the beaker. We've got all of our ingredients in our shaker tin. We're now going to switch over, put a little ice. As we always say, we're going to put ice last. Make sure we can control the dilution rate for our cocktails. Seal it on top. Once we've given it a good shake, break the seal on this. Once again, it's a shaken cocktail that we're pouring up, so we're going to use 2 different strainers, our Hawthorne strainer. We're also going to use our fine strainer here. Make sure that we don't have anything floating in the cocktail. Straight on top, look at the beautiful color. You could actually smell the lime coming through. Get all of our tools back in place, get ready for our next cocktail. Finish this cocktail off with a beautiful garnish as well. Something a little different we're doing is dehydrated fruits. It's all about sustainability, being good stewards of our planet. It's a really cool talking point for our guest. Beautiful lime, dehydrated, floating right on top. That is your classic daiquiri. I am Chris Adams, and you've been in the mix.